Savannah Business Group is a coalition of employers in Savannah, like the city of Savannah, Gulfstream, and other employers who have come together to provide high quality health insurance for their employers. And so they recently received a grant from the National Council of Business on Health for 2 years to really work around child wellness. So a couple years ago they had one to plan, so they did some work around childhood obesity and found like 1 in 3 children in Chatham County were considered obese. And so now they're trying to do some programs to work on that. And so they're focusing on engaging physicians, employers, and parents around the issue. And I'm working with them around the parents. And so it's really exciting because we start by listening to parents, which is like the best thing ever. So we're I know, what do you want? What do you need? And then let us go from there. Yeah. Right now we're in the initial stages, and so we're conducting these focus groups where we're bringing parents together to really listen to what they want and need. So we're thinking about things related to school, like school menu and what students are eating, with like a fitness report, like the Shape Fitnessgram, where kids would do some testing, like it used to be like the presidential fitness that used to do when you were a kid, and sending those reports home, and so parents getting some information from the school about whether or not their kid is healthy, and trying to help them figure out, is this useful, is this helpful, how could I use this as a tool to talk with my doctor. We're also talking with parents to hear about their experiences with their child's doctor, like do they feel heard, does the doctor work with them to create a plan? Does the doctor include the child in the conversation? If you're of a certain age, the child makes choices throughout their day about which foods they want to eat, and then also what resources they want. And so, Savannah has a lot of resources, and we're very interested in how they hear about these resources, where it's coming from, and then also how would they share those resources, and we can think about what supports. And so I think coming later, after we get that information together and figure out, you'll see some activities which will look like a parent summit that will come in the 2014 school year, not school year, excuse me, year, and then maybe some wellness workshops around helping parents really support like a healthy living and behaviors in their household.
Well, I certainly hope that you would use the Parent University venue just as much as possible to get the word out in these focus groups, which are happening, are evolving as we speak.
Yes.
Parents think, so we have both focus groups. What are they going to talk about?
Oh yes. So we tried to make them fun.
Good.
We did. So what they'll do is they'll start off and we'll have questions around there's a fitnessgram that they should have received from their school, and they'll look like, have you seen it? And they'll put stuff, no, I haven't seen it, yes, I've seen it. We blow it up really big so parents can mark on it, I don't understand what this is, and this could be easier if they would just put a picture of the exercise, and then this is helpful information. I'm glad that they're telling me that my child is healthy or is on track to being healthy, so now I can, continue to do the things that I'm doing. Yeah. So we do that. We show a video of a doctor and mother and child talking, and we get parents to talk about what they see, think about what they like in this video, what, I didn't really like that. For example, maybe the child is not part of the conversation, and they'll speak about that, and yes. And then what they want in their next visit, right? Because it kind of prompts them to think about, when I go to the doctor the next time to talk about my child's health, whether they're healthy or sick, right? I just want to talk about how to keep them the healthiest that I can, because that conversation should always be going on. It shouldn't center around your child being sick. So then they kind of talk about I want my doctor to spend more time with me, or I really want my doctor to think about what's in my community. And so if you're saying, like we were talking about, go walk all the time, but I don't have very good sidewalks in my community, or it's just, I get home when it's dark, which, you don't want to go walking at dark. What are some other things given my situation, because you've asked me some questions about that, or I've been going to you for a while, where you can give me things that are realistic. And so parents are asking for that type of behavior, type of a conversation with their doctors. And then they have a chance to kind of when they're doing it, they get to list different actions that they would do. There's like scenarios, you come home with this fitness gram and it says that your child's in the unhealthy zone. What are you going to do next? And it might be, I'm going to take this to my doctor, or I'm going to ask what this means, or I'm going to start my child on an exercise regimen, which may or may not be the right decision. And so we do that, and we have those plastered around the room, and they have to go around and say, I need these resources to support me in that action. So if I want to cook healthy meals every day, I need to learn healthy recipes, or I need someone to come to cook them for me.
Yes. Well, I like that one.
Yes, like if you could just provide like an in-house healthy cook, that would be awesome.
Oh, absolutely. Salsa.
Yes.
Well, the fact that when you describe this gives our parents a chance to be proactive. And once again, what we've learned over the years is that you can't just talk about these things.
Yes.
You have to get people involved. People will make the difference.
Yes.
And we believe that. Now, I think that the things that you're talking about, will people be able to access this information?
When we finish our focus groups, we'll actually create a report that we'll share back. I mean, I think it's important that if you ask community members to participate and inform the work that you're doing, that you share that information back, because it's their information.
Well, we both want people to be really tied to education in a really comfortable way.
Yes.
And to understand that in today's world, you don't necessarily have to walk into a school environment to be tied to critical knowledge.
Oh, right.
You see, and this is why it's so important that what you do is in the community.
Yes.